Here is Horse Show Wire, Conkey and Caleb double teaming Mike and Dwayne from Broadmoor. Dwayne, you are Mr. Knowles, correct?
Correct.
And Mike is Gobic.
Correct.
What's your real first name?
William.
And
Bernard.
that's exactly
Thank
right.
you for bringing that up.
Well, it's that when we first knew one another,
Yes,
that
absolutely. Yes.
and your dad was well deserved to, that you took on the apple doesn't far from the tree,
Exactly right.
moniker. Yeah. So you're in Kutztown, PA, and we were talking about Kutztown is famous for.
Kutztown Folk Festival and Kutztown College.
Well, and do you participate in folk festivaling or colleging?
We don't. We are always gone that time of the year at Northampton.
So what is Broadmoor famous for? What do you guys like to do client-wise and horse-wise and participation in our breed?
It's been around for a long time, so that's one asset right there.
But you have wonderful amateurs and junior exhibitors. They come from all parts of the globe. One of the one recently, though, moved from Austria to New York, so that makes it easier.
That makes our life a lot easier,
Yeah.
and hers life a lot easier also.
But when she started with you, tell that story.
She started 34 years ago when she was 14.
Well, that certainly bodes well for the relationship.
She did a great job of explaining herself yesterday. She told RH that she was a junior trapped in a master's body, and I thought that's the best description she'd ever given of herself.
So why do you guys do what you do?
I like the camaraderie and the competition.
What about you?
I'm a third-generation horse person like you are, so you're fourth probably, so
Fifth.
it's just where we're at.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
That's part of life, right?
Yep. That's exactly right.
Be empty without it. I think all of us standing here, I think life wouldn't be complete without the horses for sure.
Absolutely.
So how's the show going so far this week for you guys?
It's really been good.
Yeah, it's good. Ups and downs, and some defeats and some wins.
It's a real world championship horse show. You can't count on anything. The competition's always high. Your horse has to be absolutely spot on every trip, and they're equines, so they don't always participate the way you want them to.
Who do you have in your support crew that we want to thank and acknowledge?
For sure, Jane Bennett, who teaches our adult amateurs voraciously.
Yes.
And Stacy Meyer, who is our assistant trainer, our blacksmith.
Yeah, our
Mike Van
blacksmith, our vets, all the staff that's here working their butts off all week for us.
The two gals that are here with you, we really have to give them
Absolutely,
Atta-girls.
Jane and Stacy.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yep. And when we walked up, Stacy was judiciously vacuuming the carpet and making everything pretty for us.
We had a guy, and he just retired actually. He is with us 18 years, and that was his job, was the farm. He never left the farm in 18 years. Went to one horse show and hated it, and 18 years later he was still on the farm.
And he also handled all the stallions for us.
Oh, yeah.
Handled the studs for collecting and stuff,
Yeah.
and took care
And
of
learned
them
how
every
to
day.
do that,
Yeah.
so that was
He-
good.
First thing in the morning, the studs went out. He cleaned them, took care of them. It was really cool to have somebody for that length of time. Yeah.
You do have a wonderful establishment, and I mean, your clients have been there forever. And
Dill's 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're dating yourself.
Yeah. And Kim 34 years. And well, it's 45 years for me to have a public stable this year.
And you're self-taught too.
I am. I'm still trying to get it right.
well, I think another thing of note is that Mike in particular gave back to the breed by participating as president of AMHA, and that is all-encompassing. It takes a lot of time and a whole lot of passion and dedication to the breed. How long were you president?
3 years.
Okay.
And that's the term you get.
Yeah. But you did wonderful things. I mean, and there were certainly some hiccups in the group under your,
Everybody that gets to that top of that food chain really is challenged and deserves all the kudos they can get. Everybody.
Now, do you think the breed has progressed in a forward motion since when you were in office?
I think we're more focused and there's less controversy for sure. Yeah, I think.
Well, a house divided can't stand, so that's a big plus.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think this show shows, is a great indicator of that. Entries are good, participation in all sorts of divisions and disciplines. It's pretty cool.
Thank you for helping us out with the live stream. We really appreciate your support.
Absolutely.
And you guys are always so supportive of Horse Show Wire and everybody, and definitely great friends and great supporters of the Morgan breed. So we really appreciate all that you do.
Thanks.
So thank you, and have a good rest of your show.
We'll try. Thank you.
We know Oklahoma's morning people. You take your breaking news before breakfast. You want your weather before your workout. And you try to beat Sky 5 out the door. Oklahoma's own Ariel and Abby, getting you informed so you can get on with your day. And nobody's more accurate than Brad's first alert forecast. Join us tomorrow and see for yourself. Morning news for Oklahoma's morning people. KOCO 5 News in the morning.
To talk to you about your wonderful brainstorm with weekend attire with the bling and the finery. So tell us, how did that come about? And everybody I ask, I think, well, what do you think about Tony Lee's idea having everybody dress up for the weekend? Well, they think it is the greatest thing ever. So give me the backstory.
Well, there's no backstory. We've heard it year after year. I've heard it year after year. People say, oh, back in the old days.
Yeah.
So I thought it was time to bring the old days to the new days and throw out a challenge and get people to step up.
Well, this is something that we're going to bring up, in our Horse Show Wire interviews and ask people, what they're going to bring out for their glad rags, this weekend. And it's all thanks to you, my darling.
Oh, no. It was the committee. Also, we had at one of our meetings, we talked about it, and I said, well, I'll be the one. I'll throw out the challenge and see if people hate me or not hate me. But
No. I think, we will hold you in very high esteem, as always.
Awesome.
What else have you got in the works that you would like to share with the John Q. Unwashed public out there?
Well, we've just tried to do some new things. We tried to just liven up the lounge a little bit.
It's a blast.
Give it a nice name, Justin's.
It's a blast.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but we're announcing the breeding on all the results from the classes because people want to know that. And the breeder, we're announcing that too when it's relevant. And I don't know. It's a great horse show. I'm excited with all the turnout and all the great horses we've had this year, and the snafu with the ribbons. I feel really, really bad about that, but it's just one of those things. It just happened, and we're making it right. We're trying to make it right as quickly as possible, and we will.
Exactly.
One way or another, it will be made right.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, it always comes up with people I talk to, and they'll say, well, do you get money when you show? And I kind of say, not really. And they'll say, well, what do you get, physically, a material thing? And I go, well, we get these satiny, shiny, ribbony things. And they go, really? And so
they're important. They're very important, and I understand that.
But there's, they are symbolic. So,
And we also get plaques, and we get the medallions. So at least we have those there. But we know it's so important when you get that ribbon to have it in your hand and to hang it on your barn curtains and have it out there. And I feel bad that we don't have that this year. But
well, don't you think it's a life's lesson?
That's true.
There you go.
That's true.
Exactly. Well, we love you. You do a fabulous job, and just
we love y'all.
Flag us down whenever you have anything to share that is noteworthy or gossipy. Got any gossip?
No, I don't have any that I can share right now.
Okay, I will let you go, dear. Love you.
But you know what? I'll be watching Horse Show Wire and Mgn Today to find out.
Yes,
I want
yes.
that's where all the news will be.
We have our thumb on the pulse.
That you do. That you do.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Now, your KOCO5 First Alert Forecast, certified most accurate by WeatherAid.
I hope your Friday is off to a great start. After the rain chances this morning, now we are clearing out and going to see cloudy skies throughout the afternoon. Some sunshine filtering in, but certainly going to remain breezy throughout the day. North winds 10 to 20 miles per hour today, cooling down to 66 degrees this afternoon.
Get your most accurate forecast anytime on KOCO.com and the KOCO app.
Sarah, it's that time of year again. They have the best performance of the show. It's pretty exciting stuff.
I'm super excited, and I'm super excited to see what people are going to vote and put in as the best performance.
And then November 15th, we have our yearly Best Performance e-magazine that comes out. And voting starts for the real Best Performance November 15th through December 1st. And then the winner on December 1st will be announced. And how much money are they going to win?
They win $1,000.
That's pretty exciting. That's pretty cool. So casting votes, you might be able to win $1,000. And if you think a horse can win, do it.
I would want to win $1,000, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I definitely would. So get your friends on and start voting. And your top 25, you're in the running for the money. So I'm here with Kathleen Cable of Mod Jods. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Fun to be here.
Yeah, well, tell
Another
me.
year.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me a little bit about your ride last night first on Andiamo. That was fun to watch.
That was crazy, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous going in, and it was a little challenging, but it all worked out in the end,
Yeah,
and I was very happy with the results. But it was a little crazy in there.
Yeah. Inside the show ring, everybody knows you riding Andiamo. But what else do you do?
So I'm here with Mod Jods. I've been coming to this horse show now. Well, I went to the first Grand National in Detroit back in the 70s, and then took a little break, but now I've been here for the past 10 years, and it's been so much fun. And every year I would come to the Mod Jods booth and basically buy it out because I only saw Mod Jods once a year. Mm-hmm. And between my daughters, my trainer, my trainer's daughter, all of us would, just come and spend lots of money. And I became good friends with Lynn Moeller, the owner and the person who started the company. And she asked me if I would help her out because she does most of the saddlebred shows. And I was in California at the time going to all the shows there, and she didn't have a rep, so I said I'd be happy to do that. And then it kind of expanded to the shows on the East Coast that I go to now. And it's been great. I love the product, obviously, because I always bought it every year. And it's nice because you get to meet so many new people, too, that you've never met before.
Yeah.
So that part of it is fun. And I actually went to college for fashion and merchandising and retail. That was what my major was in college, and I never ended up doing anything with it. So now I'm combining my two passions, the horses and fun clothes.
Yeah. Can you explain to people what Mod Jods are?
Well, basically, they're just a wonderful riding pant to practice in, but you can show in them too. Our most popular jod is our signature jod. It's a really beautiful, stretchy fabric that is so comfortable to wear. It actually feels like a yoga pant on, but you can show in these too. So a lot of people buy them like at the beginning in a pinch if they needed a pair of Jods, but now people just wear them. They can wear them with a day coat, and they come in black and navy and gray and this pretty stone color, and then a lighter tan like a khaki. But this is our best seller.
Yeah.
Everybody loves these. They put them on, they don't want to take them off. We have a lighter fabric, which we call our elite fabric, which also has a lot of stretch in it, but not quite as thick as the signature. They are for people like that live in Florida or the warmer climates. It's just a little bit lighter, and if they're in the hot weather. But everybody loves Mod Jods. Everybody comes back. It's been wonderful. Everybody just enjoys wearing them to ride because they're so comfortable.
Now tell me about what you're wearing, your top, because you look so fashionable right now.
Oh, thank you so much. So my good friend Jen sells gorgeous cashmere shawls, pashminas, scarves, hats, and gloves. And she did great at New England, decided to come here to Oklahoma, and has been doing phenomenally well. Her things are so beautiful, and she's so knowledgeable of the market, really understands the way things are made, and they're hand dyed. So what we decided was it's a great look with your Jods.
So tell us a little bit about your product.
Okay, my product is Italian cashmere. My company's based in Vienna, Austria. We have one size fits all, and most of the people here have been really interested in the ponchos. I have really beautiful hats. I do a lot of trim work with fur. It works really well in the equestrian world. We've discovered that it's a very, very nice accessory to match to Jods. So
The Jod lady right here.
Yeah.
We've combined our efforts to this show, and it's been really fun. A lot of people are having a super fun time with it. It's really light, but it's very warm. And since it's so cold in here, a lot of people have been coming just to get themselves one, but also as gifts. I mean, Christmas is right around the corner. Riders are very practical people. Their sport is really hard, but they're also like a lot of elegant people. So you're going from a very tough, strenuous type of a situation and maybe have to flip gears right away, and you want to look glamorous a little bit. So put a little glam on. You put a poncho over your Jods. You're warm. You've got this flowy, nice feel. You're ready basically to go to dinner. You want to kick it up a little bit. You can put some fur on the collar, and you don't really look like you just came from the barn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's show them the fur that goes on this one.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So basically, we can be going from just wearing our tank top and our Jods and riding to putting on a pashmina like this, and you look great.
Yep.
But you want to kick it up a notch? We do this. Just do a little bit of a furry bow wrap, and you are really ready for absolutely anything. Right.
Yeah.
And so you're just beautiful, very dressed and elegant, and the back is so pretty, shows your back, and it's just a pretty look to go out to dinner after the horse show.
Cool.
And no one would ever know you're wearing Jods.
Yeah.